Bemidji city leaders are looking at developing a different part of the city. City leaders hope this new development could do more to draw people to the downtown area. Lacey Monteleone took a look at the railway corridor, and she's now live in the studio with more. Lacey, do you know what residents could begin to see take shape there?
Well, Dennis, right now the planning for the railway corridor is just in the very early stages. At this time, they're just really looking at what they have to work with in the area, but with so much work being done on the South Shore, they say it's time to start looking at this area as well.
If you blink, you just might miss it.
The main issue down there is that we have a portion of the downtown that is essentially vacant at this moment.
The area known as the railway corridor is due for a change to turn this eyesore into something you can't miss.
Anytime you can, put additional development, draw people from downtown, draw people from the event center area, it's a good thing for all downtown.
But there are quite a few steps to take before the area begins to move forward.
First step is really assess what we have. We need to take a look at the site conditions. What do we have in terms of buildings? What do we have in terms of conditions?
Development has taken place here before, so environmental concerns will have to be taken into consideration.
Because it runs along the railroad, that's one concern. Another concern is whether or not there's any contaminants in the soil.
While they are still in the very early stages, they do have some ideas on how to improve the area.
If we were to say what would be ideal for that location, obviously more commercial development. Also housing would probably be another great thing to have down there. We don't have a lot of downtown housing.
But it could still be a while before people start noticing the progress.
We'll probably be working on this for a good year before it's ready for some development.
Whatever the outcome, the hope is that the railway corridor is made a greater part of Bemidji. Lacey Monteleone, Lakeland News.
Now, the railway corridor is an area that is known as a brownfield, which means it's been an industrial area for quite some time. So looking at the environmental conditions is one of the first steps to developing the area, Dennis.
Okay, thanks, Lacey. Developers say it could be late spring before the city seeks input from the public on what they would like to see in the railway corridor.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.